Making his way to the ring from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Devin.
I spoke to Buzz today, and he told me no matter how much success he has, he still gets nervous to compete in front of this many people.
Coming from BCW, he should be used to big crowds. I heard that one event almost drew more fans than a JV girls volleyball playoff match. Big flying forearm.
To reiterate what's at stake here, if Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo leaving otherwise.
He's going for it all. And he connects with the missile drop kick.
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbow.
That'll slow Bo Dallas down a bit.
But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
This is every bit as painful as it appears. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Now watch that slam put him in a bad way, guys. We may have discovered his favorite move. And now he goes for it a second time.
Oh, nasty elbow.
Another one. Back in from the floor. And his elbow finds the mark. Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's going to want him to cover. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Nice kick out.
Drop down. Now leapfrog. He's making a statement here with this attack. What an impact on that belly to belly.
Better stay right where he is.
What does Buzz have it? An RKO!
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. He's got a boatload of energy. See if it lasts.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
And a thunderous crash. Uh-oh, look at this. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back to Bo Dallas. That was the Bo Dazzler. Wow, what a move. The shoulders are down. He's a long way from the 3 count, I can tell you that.
Too soon.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
What's Bo Dallas putting together here?
To bed! This could be it, guys.
The cover. What a way to win a singles match. To reiterate what's at stake here, if Buzz can defeat Bo Dallas, he'll earn a shot at Miz's Intercontinental Championship.
And keep in mind, per Kurt Angle's decision, if The Miz interferes on Bo's behalf, Buzz will still get his title shot.
Why doesn't Angle just hand Buzz the Intercontinental title? I mean, he's giving him every possible advantage.
I believe the goal is to make sure it's a fair match without involvement from The Miz.
Well, after this match, you and Buzz might be Bo-leaving otherwise.
Uh-oh, there's the elbow drop. Drops the elbow on him. Oh, look at elbows off the... And the elbow drop hits.
Got him up.
Just a brutal move.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo-leave-in-Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than ever.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2014. For someone challenging Bo Dallas today, they need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take out anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for anything once they've been identified as Dallas's opponent. I mean, before they even get in the ring.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The Bo-leave-in-Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more for...
What does Buzz have in store? If he hits it, Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
He's playing with him now. Counter here. When this guy's on, look out. The Bo Dallas, look at Bo. The Bo Dazzler.
He's looking good now, guys.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Back inside the ring now.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Better stay right where he is.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finish. What does Buzz have? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
What does Buzz have? Well, that was unreal.
That has got to be it.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
What's he doing?
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet, a la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
Nope, reverses it. Beautiful arm drag. Got to get back in the ring.
We might just have a count out on our hands, Cole.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Forearm smash.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's almost got him.
What is Buzz having?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Here's his moment, Michael. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Second time's a charm.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Not so fast. Wow, what a slam.
This might be it.
Cover. Hooks to leg. Kicked out at 2.5.
I thought he had him.
Wait, what's Miz doing?
Yet again, The Miz finds a loophole to avoid defending the title.
I know. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'd like to give you your title shot anyway. But unfortunately, I just got off the phone with Triple H. And he said that since Bo Dallas technically won, you don't get to face The Miz.
Triple H can just overrule you like that?
Unfortunately, when push comes to shove, he can. And I'm not surprised that he did, given your history with him.
All right, well, if Miz and Triple H are refusing to give me an opportunity, then maybe I need to make my own.
Opportunity?
No. Title. I know a guy who can help me out.
You do whatever you think you need to do.
Hey, Cole. I need a favor. It's short notice, but you did such a good job making the titles for BCW that I wanted to see if you could make me a custom title for me to use on Monday Night Raw. Fine. I promise to call you more often, not just when I need something. All right, I'll email you some design ideas, but one thing I do know is that my title will only be defended in Thanks, man. You're the best. Yes, I still have the lucky keychain you gave me. But I gotta run. Thanks. I am The Miz! And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm The Miz, and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Action Championship.
buzz is about to start trending.
Introducing the challenger.
He jumps so high off the ground, he can invent moves in midair. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. He hits a huge elbow drop.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Unleashing it for the second time now. The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate so far.
And the champ kicks out.
Not yet. Too early.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champ. What does Buzz have it?
Oh boy, the RKO.
Will Buzz? The shoulders are down. I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call.
Oh, there's still a chance that we'll hear more from Elias.
Is it really that bad?
He's playing with him now. What does Buzz have?
Nicely done.
Oh, it's over.
We may very well...
Looking for all the glory here. Digging deep for a kick out.
Deliver it.
Here we go. We knew this was coming. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight. Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
look at this. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's teetering on the edge here.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
And I think, yeah, Elias is busted up, guys.
Guys, these superstars really... What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Just as ruthless as the first time we saw it.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars...
Oh, somehow.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
He's not going to like this. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find...
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
This one's over, guys. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
Just go for the finisher already.
Tap, tap. This match is over.
A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, and still...
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you own the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means it will be a no DQ match.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Action Championship.
The Indian Invader is here. It's Buzz. I caught up with Buzz earlier today, and he told me about the time he skipped school to attend a WWE event. That's how passionate he was, and still is, about sports entertainment.
When he said he skipped...
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
And now he goes for it a second time. He may have discovered his favorite move. He clearly has confidence in that move.
The Miz looking a little stunned here. As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes, anything can happen in the WWE.
I don't think he should get up.
The cutter stops him in his tracks.
This might be the opportunity he needed.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Buzz just barely got out of the way. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night. Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told has been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little caught this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz having? And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
The champion into the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Wow, looked like the Miz was about to go on the Z list, but he mans up and survives.
There he goes again. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here it comes. He's got him.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Call me crazy. So damaging. This one's over, guys. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
What does Buzz having? Look at this.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's going for the pin.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it. You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually, you know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Action Championship.
The superstar known as Buzz is here. Buzz is a man who has sacrificed everything to be here today, even living in his van at times when he was on the Indies.
I know I'm not the biggest Buzz supporter, but even I have to admit, that's the definition of paying your dues.
This kid's the real deal.
Oh, flying forearm on the mark.
Big flying forearm.
Right to the face.
Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Second time we're seeing this here.
Byron, I agree that the champ comes into tonight with a great deal of momentum, but like you said, anything can happen. We've seen champs get upset in the past. Who's to say it can't happen again here tonight?
Agreed. I don't think anybody expected Eddie Guerrero to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship back in 2004, but hey, it happened. And it's further proof that any superstar can beat any other superstar on any given night.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, the RKO.
Nobody does it quite like him. Jason Jordan is in a real bad spot.
Here we go again. Going for it again. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
Things are looking dire for Jason Jordan.
We may be looking at the beginning of the end here for the challenger.
Oh, come on. Just put him out of his misery already. This is getting ridiculous. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win.
What does Buzz have in store?
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Jason Jordan getting absolutely assaulted in there. Well, didn't you?
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. You don't believe me? Just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys. And when that happens, you can bet this one's going to...
What does Buzz have? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Now, that's how you successfully defend your title.
What does Buzz have in store?
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
He has him right where he wants him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's calling for it.
If he sticks this, he is done.
What does Buzz have in store?
I think this man means business.
This one is over.
He's got him covered. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That's what he was looking.
He's got the shoulders down.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long...
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie?
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.